Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the TMP Group. My name is Tom and today is Tuesday. It's the 18th of January 2022. And about 5 days ago, I did a video regarding Lucid Motors and the lockup expiration, which we're about to embark on tomorrow, where the SPIF, the Saudi Public Investment Fund, is allowed now to sell their shares. And they have been locked out of selling their shares for some time. And this event will occur tomorrow. And if you had not already watched that video, I would recommend that you go back and do watch the video. I put it out on the 13th, and I think it's titled Big Moves on Lucid, How We're going to Make Big Money. And we sure have. So I want to do kind of a recap and a follow-up, and I probably will do one more, either Friday or over the weekend, or maybe Monday or Tuesday of next week. Before I jump into it, I do thank you for stopping in tonight. It's about 10:30 here in Arizona. It's been a long day, and it's been a good day. We've had a lot of good things happen. So we always find opportunity in the market regardless of where it is. We like to bring opportunity. I do need to tell you, I'm not a financial advisor. I am not a financial planner. I am just a guy that's trying to create generational wealth, and have done a pretty good job of it, and been able to build a group of people that are like-minded. We bounce ideas off each other, and I like to come to you at least once or twice a day. It's 3 times today, and talk about what we're doing, what positions we are. We are long-term holders typically. I do believe that it's best to have 70 to 80% of your money in foundational stocks, stocks that you're going to build generational wealth with. But it's okay to have 25% of your money in speculative stocks and in plays, trades. I do consider Lucid a long-term holding, but I have to be honest with myself, it is still somewhat speculative because it does not have a 5-year history. And so it has to, in order to be a foundational stock, it needs a 5-year history. So not financial advice. Do your own homework, do your own due diligence, and become convicted in your place. Okay, so here's the recap. So on the 13th, I talked about the lockup expiration, which will happen tomorrow, where the SPIF, the Saudi Public Investing Fund, can sell the shares of their stock. Now, the SPIF currently holds roughly 61% of all the Lucid shares. And the pipe on Lucid, when CCIV and Lucid put the deal together, was set at $15. So they are holding at $15 investment, and today's close, we closed right around 39, and it looks like in the after hours we're down about 30 cents. So my recommendation was this, and what I told everyone I was doing was I was holding my Lucid shares, not selling, because I do believe Lucid is a long-term hold. I believe that a 1-year price target on Lucid has us somewhere between $65 and $70. And I believe that by 2025, this will be a triple-digit stock. And it will only go up from there. Okay, so what do we do? How do we protect ourselves against a major sell-off like we saw back in September? And we saw when Elon Musk was selling for tax purposes of Tesla. We bought puts. And we bought January 28th, 47 puts. And then we bought, at least I personally doubled up my position on February 4th, $44 puts. My scale out plan, and I'm giving you this same plan if you are in it to let you know what I'm doing, is for every 3 puts. So for example, I have 9 puts. For every 3 puts that I hold, I will sell one of them once my target is hit of 30%. Now, the close of business today, the 44, the Feb 4 44s that we bought back on the 13th, were up just over 35%. So tomorrow I will sell out of at least 1 position, times 3, so 3, leaving me with 6. Then once we hit a 50% growth or 50% profit, I'll sell out of the other 1 of the 3, so 3 more. And then I will be holding the last third. So whether you bought 1, 2, or 3, I always recommend buying 3 when you can. We paid $525 for them. I think the value at the end of the day today was just over $730. So a $200 profit, about 30%, 35%, times that by 3. And the reason I like to scale out that way is now I'm playing with the house's money. And that's always the best way to do it. When we buy puts, they're insurance plans against the stock dropping. I don't want to say we knew, but history does repeat itself. And the last time this happened back in September, we saw the stock drop about 20% the week prior to, and that was last week. Now this week we dropped 15%. And then once the lockup expiration was confirmed and the selling was done, it dropped another 10%. So with Lucid trading right around $39, I do see another $3.90 coming out of Lucid. I would like to hold as far into that as I can. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing. You do what you feel best. But let's take $3.90 or call it $4 from 39. That puts us somewhere in the $35 range. Now, here's the good news. The Feb 4 44s, if they get down to the $35 range, the break even on those Feb 4 44s is right around $40.20. And we will be roughly $5 in the money. So for every contract that we hold, we will be up. We'll be up quite a bit. We'll be up over $500. And so that's really the way that I'm playing it out. This may not make a whole lot of sense to you if you're not into options, and I don't blame you. Be careful with options. Options are very speculative if you do not know what you're doing. This is not part of our 80% foundational plays. This is one of our 20% plays where we move money around, we take advantage of what the market brings us, and we generate capital so we can invest more. So if Lucid hits down into let's say 35, 36, I believe Lucid is a great buy there, because what happened after the September 1st sell-off? Lucid went right back up. Lucid's earnings are coming out. There's talk about the SUV, that they'll be bringing that forward. In fact, there was just a segment on Jay Leno's Garage where he test drove and did about a 30-minute segment on Lucid Air and how impressed he was. I'll do a video on that as well. But I wanted to come on. I wanted to recap. I like to talk about the wins that we have, but I'll also talk about the losses, and we have enough of both of them. But the Lucid Feb 4 44s, I am holding a third of my position. I'll sell out of a third of my position tomorrow, and then I will sell out of another third of my position once we reach a 50% profit, and then I will hold the rest, and my target is to be I'm looking right around $35.50. Kind of got to see how the market, how it feels. And again, this is not financial advice. Be very careful if you're buying puts. If you have not got into this, I still see a 10% drop. I still think there's money to be made. So you do what you do, and hopefully you continue to follow the channel. You can see the different positions that we're in. I feel that we give a very, very thin layer of explanation. We try to point you in the right direction, and then you go do the homework. You figure out if the same positions, the same plays are good for you. I always like to say that the best investment we can make is an investment in ourselves and an investment in our families, and we are here to build generational wealth. And if you do not have a wealth chain started already, meaning you don't have an inheritance to leave to your posterity, or no one has left one to you, then there's no time better than the present to build one yourself. And that's the position that I'm in, continuing to build so I can pass on to my children, they can pass on to their children. If you haven't already done it, hit the like button. It's going to help the YouTube algorithm for this video. And then subscribe to the channel. Go back and watch some of the videos, especially the ones today. I think the one earlier today was very impactful on becoming a millionaire in the next 10 years. And whether you're 20 years old, 30 years old, 50 years old, 70 years old, 105 years old, it doesn't matter. The principle is the same, compound interest. The stocks that I gave in there are solid. I stand behind them. Again, educational purposes only, not financial advice. Thanks for bearing with me tonight. Again, I wanted to come on and just reiterate what my positions were. I do want to give a shout out to Mocha Choka. Always chimes in, always wishes me well, especially after my accident. I know you're holding the the Gores Guggenheim stock on the Polestar, and you're also holding Lucid, and I hold with you, my friend. Until the next video, hope everyone has a great night, and I do hope to see you on the next video.